So since I picked the lemon, you know before I cut it up that I'm going to want to draw a picture of it and possibly paint it. I took out every yellow that I owned until it was empty. This is just some old paints that I've had. Some of it is not really good anymore. Too much liquid is in it. Put out a little green. Most likely going to want some white to highlight. And maybe to make the green dark, if you remember, to make green dark, instead of adding black, I would put a little bit of red to make a dark green. It's a little bit of a trick that I learned in college. So anyway, I'm going to use this space on this little cardboard. Actually, it's a postcard. I really like these canvas postcards. They're perfect little size. A lot of people think of a lemon as an oval, which it's somewhat of an oval, but I think of it more as a circle, depending on which way you look at it, I guess. And we've had this lesson before, but I would try to lightly make a circle first. See how I'm sketching? Because I'm not going to trust myself that I'm going to make it right the first time. And you know, it's not good. I'm looking through the phone. Really, I should be looking not through the phone camera. So I'm going to do it this way first. And then if I need to make it a little bit longer, I will. But I'm going to keep it this way and add this little top. Now this little top is not a round top, it's more of a square, a squared off little top here. So right now I'm practicing on my tablecloth, and I could, because this is my art studio tablecloth, you might want to have another piece of paper off to the side. Now I exaggerated the squared off. I don't know if it's this square. But I'm starting with basic shapes. That's how I started it. And then, of course, I can adjust it. I'm not drawing on the paper, on the canvas yet. But as I'm looking, so this little bit of squared off has a little bit of bumps on it. Just a little bit, tips of bumps. Just a little bit. Once again, I exaggerate sometimes. So, I'm not loving it. I think I did too high, too big. So because first of all, this is just a draft. And it's good to do a draft. I mean, I could certainly sketch on here and erase it, but I'm practicing first, okay? It's good to do it, so then you learn from it. You know, I realize, hey, you know, this was too tall. Okay, you gotta talk to yourself. People think you're crazy, but whatever. I'm talking to myself anyway. So, oh, you know what I see that can make it a little bit better? The other side of this bumpy top to make it look a little rounder up there. It's telling me that my battery is low. I'm going to do this. Now, of course, this is if you're going for realistic. It looks like a hole in it. But if you want to just sketch that lemon, get yourself a circle. You know, if you're not going for realistic, maybe you're just going for a design. Okay? And you really don't want to work that hard. You just want to draw the lemon. There's a lemon. To me, that's fine. I was going to try to go for a little realistic. That's just sometimes a habit of mine. And because sometimes I'm trying too hard, that it doesn't always come out right because I'm just trying a little too hard. I'm being a little over excited. I'm just going to go for it. I'm not loving this idea. Actually, I think this one looks better, the quickie. Okay, here we go. On this space, and of course, I always like to talk about the space on the paper or on the canvas. Using the space is important as an artist. If I want to get all of this on my paper, I also have some leaves that maybe I want to get in there. And I also have this off to the side stem. So, because this is just as big as the lemon, if not bigger, I need to put the lemon a little bit smaller. I gotta hold my camera. Sketching lightly till I know it's right. Sketch it light till you know it's right. I made a little off to the side. I purposely did that, I think. So here's your circle. A little bit of a top. A little bit. Not too much, because last time I did too much. Just to make a point, I guess I did too much. Lemon. This is where the little stem comes from. It's a little, curved line, because we want it to make it look like it's round. When you want something to look round, you use a curved line, right? Goes in that tiny bit. Comes out a tiny bit, and this is all that it is right there. Now I'm going to do that long stem to the right. Oh, I did something wrong. Too high up. I wanted it attached to this. That was silly. That's okay. I'm going to need an eraser before my battery dies on my phone. Well, you know I'm painting it, so I don't mind having a little bit of a mess in here. We want this stem to look like it's actually attached. Right now, it's touching it, but I don't feel like it looks like it's attached. So I'm going to erase that line here. Not give it a line where it's attached. If you could understand that. There. All right, we need some leaves. The leaves are going to come off the paper. I didn't really leave that much space for leaves. We have 2 leaves here. I'm not going to fit the 2 leaves, but I can fit a leaf here. It's going off the paper. Not fitting it. I'm not going to worry too much about it. And maybe I'll put one around here, because I'm not going to be able to fit that one. So I'll put one around here. That's interesting enough. All right, I'm going to charge my phone before I start painting it. Okay, see you in a bit.